the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo,
Normally. Marcy, Bane, maybe even Snapfire in some cases. And I think that's a great hero against some of the tri-lane setups as well. So we're going to go for the Bristleback to finish things off for TNC. Back is going to be running into some issues. Maybe potentially some of the fights as well. Mavis is getting... he's being chased here. Tiny still has the toss available. We'll use it now. 1, 2, and there we go. The Avalanche will finish off the job. That's going to be first blood for Made in Philippines. Chris also forced under the tower. Carlo just a bit too late for the party.
It's actually huge that JG gets that right. I keep talking about it. Tiny getting this Blink Dagger is
here by Carlo and Chris. And that 3 points heal, and H's attendants are doing a lot of work here. It doesn't look like it's going to last forever. It's that Enchantress has to park on the high ground and start tanking 4 heroes, but at least, hey, it's an Enchantress kill, but you're using 4 heroes for this, so a lot of openings on the map. Able to take this tower while the Bristleback is absent, but as long as he's here, he's guarding it, you can even call in for some backup, because they're able to defend that tower pretty easily. Tiny, though, hunting with the smoke and going to be walking into the Warlock here, and they're now going for those stacks right away. Sadly, no spells left on JG, so...
waiting until he was in the cover of somewhere that was much less likely to be warded, and now they want to get a hero that might be just lagging up here. Luckily for them, though, Carlo's in position to potentially catch things out. It's a death, right? He unfortunately just went down off the trees at an inopportune time. If he stayed up...
He's lined up the BKB and the Aghanims. The classic Bristleback build of today. They are defending this top tower as well. Bok is the one to TP in this time, but Carlo is dropping down the Wukongs to be able to take down Rapido and a stolen coil on the Rubik, but what can he do with it? JG can't pop the coil, but he's got the nuke damage. Able to take down the Puck, and that's a big win for them because now it's just 2 supports in the mid lane. Ken throws in the Crypt Swarm. That's going to be easily cleared out, and here comes Bok. Throws in the Viper Strike onto Teehee, but he is healing himself on the sidelines, and now the Viper's in trouble as well. Boundless Strike does connect as well to JG. They will be taking down Ken. The Weaver is down, and the Tiny's about to lose his life as well, as Yoe comes in just in time, and
it just gets immediately cleared out by Krish. Yep. They still get the tower, but maybe they could have got something else at the same time.
This is Lucify about to drop. Tiny just clears out the creep wave quickly before Yoe is able to get here in time.
Ideal movements out of TNC, but, you know, for the 10 minutes after that, not too much happened. And now look what's happened. They got a pick off because you weren't able to secure map control. Tiny died. They got Roche. Now Bristleback still has a minute left on the Aegis and the BKB. So he's not quite so worried about things like the Avatos cover.
The 10 is coming in from the back. The BKB will be popped as well. Wukongs will be dropped, but instantly removed as the Monkey King dies. Viper about to fall as well. Ken look for another kill. There's going to be TNC losing to Yoe. He's got 50 seconds remaining on that Aegis. Even if they kill him once, they're going to have to deal with him twice. Rapido goes in for the defusal. Here comes the Golem as well, connecting onto 2. They're going to be folks in the back line, taking down a 3rd, and it's down to 2 heroes, plus the Golem. What can Chris and Yoe do? JG going for the TP away. Not going to work out for him. And Yoe picks up a double for himself. Both the Pango and the Tiny falls and keep them on their toes. The bot wave is also right in front of their base. There's a catapult there.
Full wrap around.
Get here, but oh, he walks into a trap. He thought he was smart, but he got outsmarted this time. Tiny down to 400, and this DD Puck is just hammering down on this Tiny, and JG is down. The Abyssal as well onto the Weaver. Doesn't connect onto Rapido, so the Rolling Thunder is rampant. Will take down Carlo from his tree, but now the chance, the opportunity has arisen. The Weaver is down, and Made in Philippines will...
But it's happened again, and I'm like, how has this always happened? It's by far the best hero to be able to have it on.
It is a pretty good neutral item to have, and I agree. Like, a lot of people just kind of ignore picking it up, but I guess he favors the Quicksilver Amulet more. They get the jump of the Viper, but they're interrupted, and the Golem connecting onto 3 as well. Does Lucify get it? No, he's already down and dead. Gets nothing out of this one. Rapido is in trouble as he's being focused on by 3 heroes, thrown into the air as well as he's got the Yules, able to blink to the high ground, but Yoe is already on the chase here inside the base for the roll-up. Will keep him safe from the Illusory Orb. Or know how the rest of the song goes. There we go, the jump comes in, they got the toss at least behind the tier 4 tower, the Aegis is gone. Got a decent amount of poke onto the Enchantress, and the Bristleback is back into action. Got the early poke coming out as well. Still got 3,000 HP and a BKB. But all that did basically was just getting themselves the racks down to the mid lane. And now the Tiny will fall, controlled from 100 to 0. Pango coming in with a buyback as TNC looking for the mega creeps.
Chaotic offerings, calls that we've ever seen.
And this pop. Be number 1. Vito gonna be right on top of the Pango. On top of the puck, sorry, and they will take down Chris. They'll be jumping the back line. They want the Rubik out of the way, and that will be 1 for 1. Let's see how many more. JG with a blink to the safety of the low ground. Ken fighting with Bok on the sideline with the BKBs popped on both of these cores. And now looking for another. Carlo might be targeted by JG. He wants this kill, but at the same time, he's being revealed, and he might lose his life for this one. And he will. Gem recover. See what they can do here. It does feel like TNC is just going to close out this game. Check out the news around the necks of Maiden Philippines. They do have the control of the Bristleback at least. A decent amount of stuns flying in with Ken helping him out, and Bristle is actually down. But still, the Viper is the one to take down these buildings if they're able to finish off it in time. They've got the Silence landing onto the Pangolier here. Bok is just finishing off the melee racks. And there's the Glyph coming in, though. That will take away all the poison attack stacks. Dodge 2 of the stuns at least. You're looking to load up the roll. Rapido, they're all stacked up. 1, 2, 3, stun. Beautiful landing there for the Pango. The Golem's going to be landing as well, and they look to steal it. Yes, they have the chaotic Golem. They've got to prop it down, and they will take down Yowie. Bristleback's actually down. Tiny dropping very low with the backline as well. They need to get it back to safety, but he's going to melt, and he's not going to be able to come back into the game. But Bok is very low. Rapido on the sideline as well. The Viper's going to be falling. Bristleback is buying back into the game, but the Viper's not going to be able to come back into this fight. At least Ken. He's still being chased by Chris. Chris getting some good pokes in here. The Violent Strike does connect as well. The Silence is there. Weaver's going to need some backup, but does he have the help of his teammates anymore? And here comes Yowie. He will finish off the Weaver, and he's gone for 100 seconds. It was just false sense of security given for MIPH as they are losing their heroes, and by the looks of it, their base as well. The Bristleback will finish off the melee racks. The Ranger falling, Enchantress is dropping. It's Carlo and Chris. They keep the chase up on the Enchantress. Teehee slowly but surely chipped down, and there's the GG.
Yeah, there's the GG indeed. I think it was just one dive too many by TNC. They went forward previously, and they said, you know what, let's just secure the mega creeps. Let's secure the win for ourselves. And yeah, certainly himself, but can force the creeps to do the pushing for him. It's a position for Tiny, so probably won't be doing. Maiden Philippines, this is the classic Faceless Void counter, right? Like, you have a second life, so the chrono isn't quite as impactful, but honest,
it's the small things that matter.
Yeah. Even just like the fact that you've got a Centaur Courser as well.
He's got Cogs. This is death. This has to be death number 1. He's got 2 stick charges. Ain't gonna be enough fairy fire being popped. Nope, not gonna be able to use it. And just before Ken dies as well. So the DP falls, the Wraith King falls, but First Blood goes for Lucify, and Carlo will follow suit. So make that a 3 for 1. 4 instant kills. Difficulties here. Wants that range creep as well. He's trying to get that level 6 as soon as possible. He'll use the Time Walk as soon as that Battery Assault runs out, but they get the stun from the Centaur on the Timbersaw. 18 stacks of reactive armor. Needs a couple more bashes here from Yowie, and the Impetus Spear flying in as well, but it's just not enough. This guy's regenerating at 40 per second as Carlo will find a kill in the mid lane, but they will with the puck heading towards the top lane and targeting Ken. He's level 5. He needs 1 creep to level 6. Might just pop Reincarnation here to live, and let's see if he does that. The creeps are staying alive because of the Glyph, and he's dead.
Even that, honestly, against Rapido provides you with a whole lot of extra damage against the Timbersaw in this super early stage. Again, while he doesn't have that courier, maybe you do try and make a kill attempt on him just to slow down the tempo that he's providing.
Deeping into top, and now saving Bok is the mission here. 3 Spirit Siphons. A lot of regen for Bok, and the coil comes down, so the Reincarnation will pop on the Wraith King. They don't get the illusory orb damage, but they've got the Chrono, and this is exactly what TNC was looking for. Lucify will go down. Ken dropping very low on HP. Mavis on the other side, trying to get the Wraith King to safety, getting slowed up as well. Gets the armlet toggle, will live for a bit longer, gets another one. Mavis unable to clear him out. Bok is also down, and now Enchantress has nowhere to go, and Ken walks in for Reincarnation up, and reinforcements are arriving. Teehee coming in. Lucify from the side. JG is here as well. And Yowie Now is the time to evaluate. Is it time to bail? Is it time to go? And he will be able to time walk just in time. The reincarnation drops to the Macropyre. No, not the Macropyre. It sounded like some other tick was actually there. Wraith King lining up the Blink Dagger, which is one thing that I completely forgot about. The Overwhelming Blink, which is very useful for him. But the Clockwork is taking a hella beating here. Lucify is already down. Away with the Shard, jumping in and out. Scouting out forward, looking for Jakiro here. T-He being chased by Bok. Riz is here. Mavis, Yoe. All on the back line. Jakiro will finally be taken down as that Exorcism level 1. But it's enough. They have a creep wave in the top lane as well. If they going in, hurt to it, but Rapido is buying some time. He's forcing them all the way back, but it's 5 versus 1 right now. Ember can only give some moral support for him, and it's not going to be enough of the Chrono. He uses the stick to get the Chrono mana back up, but there's enough damage to take down the Ember. There's another bash coming in, and he's got the Remnant jump, and he's able to jump back in, but he goes stay in. He wants Yoe. He really wants this one, and Ken will take it. Double kill for him, and maybe even more. Lucify coming with a hook shot. He's got the DP with no Exorcism. This is pretty good for Ken here. Look at the damage this Wraith King is dealing, and might outlive this DP. Yes, he will. Triple kill for Ken. And the fight's not even over. Maybe even Carlo as well, but the toggle is...
The Jakiro at all. You're not worried about the Timbersaw all that much either. It's really only the Wraith King, and, you know, after that, the progression is pretty standard. He's just going to go into a Shiva's Guard, be able to deal with the lifesteal.
Oh, 4-man Chronosphere as well, but what can they do with this? They can't even kill the Wraith King at the moment. Exorcism has been dropped, but it's gone!
Bok again!
Bok is dead right away. JG might be falling, but Ken is still in the middle of this fight, and Mavis is gone. Chris in the back line. 2 heroes down for...
Again, no glyph.
No glyph to defend your base. Cool down Kent going in, finds Mavis and just gets almost one shot down, but they will burn out the reincarnation and the buyback from the Enchantress. No way going in for the Chronosphere. Will land it onto the Wraith King, and now they need to capitalize on this. But the BKB up and running. He's down to half HP with the time dilation. It ain't slowing down Ken. And that's it. That's basically what they got out of this. Maybe the Timber Saw to fall would be something. Rapido misses the Timber Chain out of the base, and JG goes in for Yoe, and that's history for the Faceless Void. Down for 50 seconds. He did basically use everything, so they're going to fight this once again. Bok.
Not again,
What do you have left? Oh, no. And there it goes, the dieback Enchantress as Ken, the Executioner, he lifts his axe into the air. He cuts off the head of Enchantress. Chris might be able to take down T-He and will slow down the push, but that's a heavy cost for TNC.
Oh, double down. Okay, is Ken going to one-shot anyone?
Yes.
Yes.
You have your answer. You have your answer. Mavis is gone. 40 seconds down. Macropyre Ice Path on the Tiny. Tosses away the Wraith King. He doesn't want this guy nearby him. Doesn't matter. Burnt down by the Macropyre.
For a backline snipe here, and really, it's going to need to be one of these supports that they take out.
But the wrap around from the side. Chris is already in. He's found the Clockwork, keeping Lucify at least busy for a time, at least for the moment. And they've taken down Chris, and they're looking for another. That's the Clockwork about to fall, but that's not the target. They want the Chrono is going to be finally placed down, catching 3. Maybe the Jakiro is going to be following up as well, but they've already lost 4 on their team, and that's 5, and that's GG. And that means we are going to a game number 3 in this series. It's made of Philippines. Tied up.
I mean, yeah. I feel like it was, honestly, like, the early game went better for TNC than I thought it would. You know, like, the puck had a very good start to the game. Off lane, Bok was doing all right. 5. Or just dominate that lane. Void can just time walk off everything, and it's a Bok Enigma. Okay.
Bok Enigma. Let's go. I'm rubbing my hands together here. I'm ready for this one. Is this the
underleveled on unmated Philippines, right? It feels like one of these lanes where you probably do want to put a point in time dilation. Although Mavis could be in a little bit of worry.
He blocks. He ain't going anywhere. That's first blood for sure. Lucify will snatch the last hit. Make sure that that first kill does go for Maiden Philippines. Tiny obviously coming into play with the Avalanche Toss combo. And maybe that gives us more of an answer as Rapido gets smacked down by the Dawnbreaker and Bok's Enigma. Back to the lane. Nope. Supply coming off the side. Enigma's a bit weak currently. Adelon's coming in for the rescue. Luzify looking for everybody blocks, but the black hole on 2, and Carlo line up on both. Very good combo coming out. Rapido down. Luzify should be dropping as well. Double kill. Game Wraith Pact is pretty beneficial, but you want to keep those numbers flowing in your favor. So too often do I see Enigmas just get stuck between the 20-minute mark. That's what we're looking at. Chris being targeted in mid though, and Mavis gonna get X mark. Boat is available. Ice Path coming in as well. And connection to certainty, and slowly burnt down to his death.
Yeah, it's why I'm
enable the boat to connect on the Lifestealer. Another follow-up from T. Mavis has the Lifestealer inside. A Dawnbreaker has to intervene. Carlo come in. Macroplier inside the pit. Yowie down to 200. Oh, the lingering Macroplier tick to take down the Lifestealer as the armlet toggles.
He armlet toggled. Oh, no way, not like this.
And Roche is about to fall. 400 HP. Rapido could walk into the pit to take this one. Flame Break doing some damage. Roche dies outside of the pit. Aegis is in the river. Chris will take him. The Chrono coming in from Ken. Connecting on the Buck. He won't be able to get the black hole in time because the Avalanche is going to be there from Luzify.
Time dilation is
and
huge.
That's 2 heroes down. Chris slowing down Kunkka. The vessel charges ticking in. Kunkka falling. Dawnbreaker down though first, and Rapido finally dead. And that is a costly price for TNC. Oh, goodness gracious. Aegis down, but is anybody coming to... They're not even buying back on the Enigma to come in for the saving black hole. They're just going to sack Chris. With the tower, they've already left the vicinity of the crime scene, and Rapido finds a Mavis. That X mark is going to run its course, though, so it's going to have to time that torrent to land on something else, but not really needed here. JG and Luzify both on the occasion, but now, bottom lane, they got the pick off, and now TPing in with 2, but they can't TP the Tiny, they can't TP the Kunkka anymore. He's already arrived here into this bot lane. Chrono will land. Target is the Lifestealer, down to 700, and another armlet toggle to land, but the black hole's going to be there, not catching the Void, but has the Kunkka, and the heals from Carlo. We got a Lifestealer back at full HP. We're all good here.
It was even a pretty good use of the Aghanim Shard on the Jakiro. He's got the Liquid Frost, so that tiny little bit of a stun coming through, preventing the Fulgurant.
And completely counter the Chronosphere because they don't have a save for it.
Well, they found him.
Bot lane, Carlo being brought out for the safety of that tier 2 tower. Just blown up. Matter of seconds.
He made sure to buy out, though, before he... If they're able to maintain it. Really nice use of the scan, though. The fact that you're rotating through. Ooh, to get the toss back. It should be a death coming through for Mavis. Or maybe not.
That's a should be, but it might eventually still be the case. Luzify is already down. They can sack the Shaman for this, and the Black Hole almost catching the Faceless Void, but not quite enough. But Rapido is still dead, nevertheless. Alphys is still available. BKB also for the Faceless Void. He already down. Lifestealer has been unleashed. Ken has to walk out with that Spirit Vessel. Luzify is also backing him up, as
amping up that damage.
The cooldown is somewhat significant, but at least for hit-and-run style Dota, it does fit the Lifestealer pretty well. And going bottom to defense. Spot Luzify is Tiny behind enemy lines. And now they're TPing top for response. Yo, wait, gotta be careful. Lasso's gotta be connecting. And Mavis is here for the Hex.
Good on Carlo.
That is a clucking chicken going forward. The boat's gonna be connecting, and a Chrono coming in as well. Carlo's gonna be inside this one too. And they can maybe take down Chris. Yes, they will. And here comes Carlo. He's a bit far away with that ulti, and he's instantly gone. And this is not looking good at all for TNC. Oh my goodness. It's not just one hero going down, it's 4. Trying to go for a bit of a man fight mode here. At least Lifestealer gets to keep his real life intact. Only the Aegis getting burnt, but that's a 4. The Flame Break. You see the ground is on fire. They've got they're up to something. Jakiro, and here goes Ken. He's got the Enigma. He's got the Shadow Shaman as well, but the Enigma goes down first. Mavis to follow. Double kill for Ken. Here with a buyback as well to return into this. There's 6 seconds for a Rage. Lifestealer unable to get his life intact out of this one. Chris, oh, the Infest. He will just park next to the Lifestealer. Hop on, my friend. And here's the turnaround. Maybe Kent to fall. Ice Path saving there for him, at least if they were to follow it all the way to the low ground. Rapido in the middle. Carlo low on HP, but the heals are coming in. Chris, he saved this team fight, but can he save this the second part of it? JG trying to get out and will live. Joey gets the rage up just before the bash. Oh, the bash. Oh.
Sometimes it's just not your day, man. Those bashes which just get...
The Enigma players, you had a chance for a 4-man black hole, which you did not use. Opted to play it safe for later. Hex on the face is Void. Box still needs 50 seconds to be able to get a follow-up on this. They lost Mavis. They might lose even more. Yowie on the high ground, bashed and pushed by the waves. Everything is against him. Chrono is there, and they're going to target the call. But he's hexed up. That's a very good hex that does come into play. And now to Yowie. They finally get the lasso. He's got for 70 seconds, but the Faceless Void is about to drop. But is it enough? Yes, it is. They're going to be able to get this kill. Jakiro going to be followed up as well. Bok with the Eidolon is able to take down the Jakiro. Now chasing for more, but Rapido is able to TP away. And Chris trying to give some vision with the Illumina, but there's nobody there. They got the Void, but they did lose the Life Stealer. So TNC holds for a bit longer. About this. It's connecting. They see spells landing in the pit. They need to go in right now. They're going to miss the timing. They miss the opportunity. The Hex is there. They're going to... But Ken still takes the Aegis. Nevertheless, he's got the Shard. He has the Black Hole from Bok. And he's protected with it. They will blow up their first life. And Bok's TPing home.
He's TPing up.
He's had enough of this. He's just going all the way back home to leave. And he's lined up a refresher, but does he have the money to buy it? It's a big question. Dawnbreaker dealing some decent amount of damage. Gets the combo. Batrider shackled up. Will be taken down. JG is gone, and Carlo to follow. Ken is hacking away. And Carlo trying to get some help here. But no, they will not get enough firepower inside the pit. So it's just the Coddle and the Enigma getting out. But the cheese, the refresher, of damage coming. Dawnbreaker's one. Solar Guardian in 5 seconds, and look for it, looking for it, has the catch on him. He's got the Faceless Void inside, the Tiny's inside it as well. Yules into the air as well, and it might just be enough to save him, and that is going to be a disastrous ending for TNC. Can they still hold? Lifestealer's going to be up in 1 second. They've got the Kunkka shackled up, maximum duration, but Carlo's taken down. The Chrono won the Lifestealer and hacked down from 100 to 0.
Oh, I know.
Good night, TNC. You are gonna get smacked by Made in Philippines and Mavis.
We get another Rampage.
Maybe we do. We've got one Rampage in this entire tournament. Maybe Ken is given another, but nevertheless, TNC. Oh my god, we might actually see TNC get knocked out of Division 2, depending on another series, but it's out of their hands right now.
It is for sure. They're getting the pullback. They want the conversion, and Keeper of the Light, he's going to be going down as well. Unluckily for them, it's not the Rampage, but, well, Rapido, his voice line at the end says it all. Straight to the bottom with you. That's exactly where Made in Philippines have sent TNC. What a great performance by Ken. I really rated that. Obviously, the Aghanim shot coming a little bit later that time around than what we saw previously. It really felt like that BKB was the big difference maker that...